So we're the middlemen, right? Like when everything's wrapped up, ready to go, you got the buyer's agent, the selling agent, you got the buyers, the sellers. I think agents, where they fall short is when they're not asking the right questions. Are we dealing with probate? Is there any liens on the house? Did you have your roof done? Was everything closed out? Do you owe child support?
Are you married? Are you divorced?
Does anyone else own the house? Who's so and so they died? Okay, do we have the legal actions? Is it probate? Probate can take forever, and you could be dealing with four siblings and getting everyone on the same page. So I think it's important, like for an agent, you need to ask all the right questions. So that way we know, okay, this probate's going to take a little longer.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Mr. Deed podcast show. And today I'm happy, I don't know if I'm happy to have her on, but good friend of mine, Ashley Cox. She's actually the senior vice president of W Park Title Agency in Winter Park, Florida. She actually played a leadership role in launching the agency's grand opening in 2025 and oversees title operations, supporting real estate professionals and clients through the closing process. Ashley, thank you so much for taking time out of your non-busy day to join us.
Oh, please.
I had to
I,
say
I've
that.
already done like 10 things today, okay?
Where's your mascot? Show us your mascot.
Come here, boy.
I'm not talking about your boyfriend.
Come here, girl. He's over there. He's being good, so we won't.
Oh, is he? Okay, all right,
He'll
all
come over soon. He's like looking at me like, who's that?
right. Explain to us, title. What made you want to be in the title insurance game?
I don't think
Why
it's
title?
something that you wake up and you're like, I think I'll be in title insurance. Nobody even knows what I do.
That is 100% correct.
So I moved back to Orlando and I was looking for a sales role, marketing, and someone's, hey, I know someone that's hiring for their title company. And I'm like, what do they even do? And they're like, it's business development. You don't need to know. And I'm like, okay. So I agreed to an interview. On the way, I'm like, I should probably Google what's title because I didn't know. And 9 years later, here we are.
Still here with title.
Dealing with people like you.
Oh, true professionals. Perfect. That's good then, right?
I match the energy.
Okay, so you found out what title was, and what kind of made you say, you know what? I think I'm gonna make this my career for the next 9 years. What was there any passion behind that, or was it just a paycheck?
I like to do the events, the education. I love meeting with people and talking about business ideas and how they can use a partner like me to leverage marketing ideas and farming growth. And so for me, it was just like, it was fun and exciting getting to talk about new businesses and ideas and really watching people start from something small to getting more listings, working with more clients. And it just became an exciting process.
Sitting there thinking, I'm like, yeah, that's something. So let's say for any real estate agents listening today, okay, why is it so important for them to have a partner such as yourself in that corner?
So my role is outside of the office, helping people meet other partners, relationships, and then my team executes contract to close. So one of the benefits is when you get a contract, you already know the team. Alicia and Jen, they're going to take care of it. You don't have to worry. You can move on to the next, move on to find hopefully that next person and know these girls are going to take care of me. They're going to take the contract, their close. You don't have to worry about it. You're not calling them, hey, are we good? Hey, are we on schedule? The team, you send
No.
something in and they open it, they're sending out wire instructions. It's they make it seamless. So it's all who you have behind the scenes too.
Yeah, those girls are special, let me tell you. They are special. I hope they're listening. That's a compliment, by the way, ladies. So
Because
I
I'm only as good as they are. So if I'm out here saying, "Hey Omar, you can trust me with your investors, your friends, your family. My team's going to take care of them." And if we don't work till we work together, you don't really know. You hope so. That's what I'm promising you. But until you get to know them and do a couple deals, now look, you'll pop by the office, chat with the girls. Oh, I got a question about this. They're like, they're part of your team.
no that yeah, no, 100%. I definitely agree with that. So question, you said something about investors. Has there just been, was there a new rule that just applied, that's been applied by the state of Florida when it comes to investors? And can you tell us a little bit about that rule? You probably don't even know, do you?
Yeah, they can only have a certain amount now.
The cash transaction, right? What is that called? The one where the now they got the questionnaire.
Then,
I stumped you.
then, then,
Yes. Fin. What'd you call it?
Nicole's yelling at me from upstairs. What is it called, Nicole? Vincent. We were actually just talking
This
about,
is a very professional podcast show, guys,
no,
okay? Trust me.
we literally were just talking about it because Nicole's going to set up a Zoom because you asked me about it last week. And we were like, okay, we're going to put a Zoom together, a class together. Clearly, Nicole's going to teach it.
She
By the
is the
way,
brains behind the operations.
Nicole's the owner and she's upstairs. So we've had a long week. We've had client appreciation. We're hosting people at the golf tournament. I only squeezed you in because you asked nicely, okay, Omar?
Actually, you know what? Nicole actually squeezed me in. I was a little bit upset that I never even got the invite. I'm sure my wife did, and she hasn't told me about
Well,
it,
she knows
but
how to act. You don't.
that's her fault.
Fair?
Yeah, fair. All right, so fencing. All right, so then we'll take the fencing question away from you, and then I guess so. Do you have anything to share with us about fencing? Do you know anything about it, or do we need to put Nicole on who just passed you?
What are you keep, Omar? This is why you're not trusted. If your wife knew that you were doing that, get Becca. Get Becca.
This is totally unscripted, guys, all the way through. So
You okay?
I literally saw Nicole running the other way now. Nicole's, I'm hiding.
Literally, because you never do that to a woman.
And especially I thought women such as yourself and my wife and Nicole just wake up amazing every single day. It's like, oh, here I am, ready to conquer the
We
world.
do,
See,
but we get to
see.
decide when we're on camera.
Okay, that's a valid point. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll shelve the fencing question for now.
I don't want to
'Cause-
give too much information because then they won't join our class.
okay. And do you know when that class is going to be? And is it online? Is it in person? Is it both?
It's going to be a Zoom and it's going to be in probably the next 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. Perfect. I'll definitely be in there because I have investors and we need to get that ball rolling because I already know one of my investors are going to be bitching and he's pretty much a crybaby. So I already know that I'm going to have to
Hopefully he's not
take,
watching.
and then he does new technology. And plus I didn't name the name. So that I'm covering my ass. So there you
Uh-huh.
go.
About time.
Yeah, exactly. So what does the average buyer or agent miss? What do they completely misunderstand when it comes to the title process? What are the hidden secrets like, behind that process?
So we're the middlemen, right? Like when everything's wrapped up, ready to go, you got the buyer's agent, the selling agent, you got the buyers, the sellers. I think agents, where they fall short is when they're not asking the right questions. Are we dealing with probate? Is there any liens on the house? Did you have your roof done? Was everything closed out? Do you owe child support?
Are you married? Are you divorced?
Does anyone else own the house? Who's so and oh, they died? Okay, do we have the legal actions? Is it probate? Probate can take forever and you could be dealing with four siblings and getting everyone on the same page. So I think it's important, like for an agent, you need to ask all the right questions. So that way we know, okay, this probate's going to take a little longer. Do they have an HOA? Is it up to date? Have they paid their mortgage? Are they in pre foreclosure? What are we up against? Because if we have an idea, then it makes our job expedite a little bit easier, smoother, and we already know what we're getting into. And then
Mm.
sometimes if you're like, hey, Ashley, this is going to be probate, we don't know what we're dealing with, then we might say, all right, Omar, send us the address. Let us start pulling some things. We're going to be working on it anyways. Let's see if we need to clear up anything before, that way we're not delayed. You're not delayed. People can move. Just asking, knowing who you're working with.
No, that makes sense. Title is so important, and especially knowing whatever agent's on the transaction, communicating with the title company, and making sure that your seller is communicating as well, and buyers at the same time are communicating with the title company is so important because there's so many things and headaches that can be resolved that won't delay the closing if you're just communicative all the way across the board.
I love when I get a contract and it's like a contract with nothing. I'm like, okay, who's your buyer? Who's your seller? Who's the agent on the other side? You want wire instructions? We probably need their email. Like a little bit of detail goes a long way. So that way we're not, now we have to slow down, call you. You don't answer your phone, not you, but other people don't answer the phone. And we're like, how do you expect us to start this transaction when we have nothing?
Yeah, no, that makes 100% sense.
And it
100%.
happens more than
Mm.
from that contract. Once it starts, we're on a timeline.
Yep.
And if we can't get wire instructions to a client, how can they deposit escrow?
Definitely makes sense.
It's really the little things because we're the middleman, right? We're not on either person's side. We're here to make sure this person is who they say they are. They're allowed to sell the property. This person can buy it. We're talking to the lender. They're qualified. We're tying it all up and making sure everything is who they say they are. You're allowed to be selling this property. Do we need a wife, a husband? And if you send us a contract and you're like, here, thanks, then we're like, okay, now we have to go dig. So it's just send the person's name, phone number, email. Boom.
Mm, no, that makes sense. Makes sense. One of the things you guys charge for, and I get this question all the time, title insurance. What is title insurance, and why is it critical to have in today's market?
It's basically an insurance that's protecting you, like from the past. Like I said, to make sure, like when you're buying this property, whether it's an investment or your new home, you have to make sure that you're not getting a bunch of problems. There's no taxes, there's no liens. Are they who they say they are? We've literally had contracts where we're going to do the work and we're like, who's so and so? And they're like, dead husband. Okay. Do we have a will, a death certificate? Like, what? Nope. Died 10 years ago. Well, that's awesome. That would have great to know. So it's
So,
protecting
still
you.
grieving his death.
It, and then they're like married, and that person's a different name, and we're like, who's this? New husband. Got it. So it's protecting you as the buyer to make sure you know what you're getting. Where's my lot line? Is this my driveway? Is this my neighbor's yard? Where does mine start? Where does theirs finish? It's protecting you from things in the past, and it's a one-time fee, but it protects you for the life of the property.
I sure wish I had insurance to protect me from my things in the past.
I, you're
In
too
my
much of a
personal life.
liability. You are
Yeah.
a liability.
I'm like, once you said that, I'm like, man, that would be great for me to have.
Maybe I should look into that.
I think you should. I think you should. That right there would be a money. Anyone listening, if you can come up with some way to have an insurance that protects us ourselves from the past, gold mine right there. Gold mine.
Too much of a liability for you, Omar.
Well, you know what? I just have to pay. Then my premium's going to be slightly higher, isn't it?
If Becca would have pulled one on you, she might not have married
Uh,
you.
no, yeah. To be fair, to be very fair. So I remember when we first started dating, I introduced her to two very good friends of mine that are lesbians. And I and they came, Becca came in and they warned her about me. They're like, you sure you want to take this on? Do you understand what you're about to take on? So they warned her. She had fair disclosures by far from almost every female friend that I had. They warned her.
Let me ask you this.
And she
Were
decided
they
to take the
lesbians
project on.
before they met you?
No, they were already lesbians before they met
I
me.
thought maybe you just gave them the ick and they were like, you know what?
No, that's messed up.
This whole male thing
No, no. They're way lesbian
is a
before me.
sham.
No, they definitely have more. One was actually engaged to a guy. Never met him though. But then when they met at work, they fell in love, and there you go. And I thought it was an amazing thing.
Oh,
So, anyways, still
and Becca's
great.
still dealing with you. She must be very stubborn.
Yeah, that she is what, 10 years now, almost 11. Yeah, yeah, that's a long my longest relationship by far. Yeah, there you go. But anyways,
You beat
insurance.
me.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's not that hard. There you go. All right, so we talked about title insurance. We talk about insurance for humans for their past. Make sure that somebody comes up, whoever comes up with that, by the way, is genius, number one. And two, definitely a business to go into. All right, so I'm going to ask you
And did we
about
get any royalty or rights to it?
we should. I think we should. So I'll make sure that somehow we trademark it
Okay.
and with this podcast. So then we do get some kind of royalties. But maybe they can go back in the future and change it though. Oh man,
Okay, now you're getting totally off subject.
yeah, I'm
Is
like, hold on,
is
hold on.
this
All
where
right,
your ADD is kicking in?
yeah, I'm like, let me stop, let me stop. All right, I'm thinking too much into it. All right, let me regroup. Let's get back into it. All right, let's talk about a little bit about market trends. So, how do you think the current real estate market is impacting title today in Florida, as far as
Um,
like the operations and actually, if you can tell us a little bit what's going on, because well, so I got a phone call the other day from my attorney. And he goes, what the hell? And mind you, he's retired and he decided to get back in the game again, just part-time. And he goes, what the hell is going on in Florida? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I've never seen so many people go under contract and come out of contract or deals fall apart. Insight, please. So I'm gonna
so
go to
I
Ashley.
think right now we came off the COVID craziness and people were the rates were low, people were buying houses without even seeing them. There was 20, 30, 40 offers. It was like Wild West. And we're in a unique market because we are in Florida. People are going to move here. And but then it's balancing out a little bit where the rates aren't 2 and 3%. So now we're getting more of that shift to where it's the buyers have a little bit more power where it's okay, we negotiate a little bit more. Houses are sitting a little longer. And I feel like for a while we were at like no one wanted to lower the prices.
Mm,
And it was like almost like a tug of war. People wanted the prices that they were selling that their neighbors sold for a couple of years ago. And quite frankly, in some areas, you're not getting that. And houses went for more than they should have. So now you've got those people who are like, dang, I need to stay because my rate's 3%, but I would like to move. And buyers have more pull, more, they want a roof, they want a new AC. And so I think sometimes they're like, is it worth it? And there's just uncertainty. So I think that's why we're seeing a lot of cancellations too.
what would fix that? That insurance policy, if somebody can come up with it. All right,
Well,
that's the last time
maybe
I'm
we should
mentioning
quit
it.
this and start that.
Oh, I would definitely start that. I just
But we're in Florida. People are always going to, we have Disney, we have the beaches. People are always going to want to be here.
yeah, we got the weather, got the
I mean, they
beach.
say we're crazy here, but they keep coming.
Yeah, no, we got the traffic. So yeah, we listen, and we're about to have. And I swear to God, every Floridian better vote for this because it just passed in the House. It's going to be on the ballot to eradicate property taxes for your homestead.
Can we get rid of HOAs too?
That's an option. You can't get if you don't want an HOA, you can buy a house that's not in an HOA community. So that's your downfall. I'm not saying you, but yourself,
But me.
but you.
We're just in a unique market where people are always going to move to Florida.
Yeah, yeah, and that's been the case for many years. And I don't think in my lifetime that's going to change anytime soon.
No, you can tell by the way, like when I was younger, I remember thinking Narcoossee Road and that area was so far. Like they would bus kids in to go to the middle school I went to, and we were like, man, Narcoossee is so far out there. But really it's 20 minutes.
Yeah, no,
But now it's everything's built up. So now when you go out there, it's not we're busting them in and busting them. It's there's things from here to there now. So it's oh no, it's really not far.
no,
It
no,
just
and
seemed like it because there was nothing out there.
yeah, and it's now
And now
called
you can't even get down
Lake.
Narcoossee.
Yeah, now it's called Lake Nona.
Yeah.
So love it. I love the branding that they did. Hey, Lake Nona, not Narcoossee. You're not in Kissimmee anymore. You're not in St. Cloud.
No.
You're in Lake Nona. So love that. All right. In your opinion, what makes a great realtor title partnership?
I think just knowing if you need anything, like at any time, like I said, you can stop in the office, you go talk to Jen, and we're always here to help you. Even if you're like, hey, I'm on the buyer side. I didn't get to pick who, is on title, but we've got this going on. And I feel like you just always have someone to like bounce information off, or you're like, hey, is this a thing? You have a partnership with us. And if you need anything, if you're like, you call me, you're like, hey, I'm thinking about this. I'm always down to brainstorm, talk, come up with ideas. What can we do? How can, you know, we be different in the market? Many of the times when I've sat down with Becca, we talk about marketing ideas, strategies. It's so much more than just title. And like
Mm.
things that, your kids are getting older. So when Becca and I would talk, I'm like, hey, it's a great way to market at school. You're already there. You're already doing drop off. Let people know what you do. Wear your shirts. Put yourself out there. And you guys have gotten, once you started getting involved with school and your girls' softball teams, it really does grow your business. And prior to that, I know when we've talked, when Becca and I talked, we're like, all right, let's come up with ideas, strategies. I truly feel like I'm a business partner to you guys. It's not just title. You're like, hey, I'm dealing with this. A lot of people, do you have someone for this? I, I'm a connector. I'm here to help you. You're like, you need a fence guy. You need someone in this area. I've been here for 3 generations. So it's like you're literally getting a business partner in a Rolodex.
No, yeah, that 100% is true. Everything that you said, unfortunately. Yeah.
And you can't get rid of me now. I'm
No.
like an arm to you.
The arm that you never wanted.
I didn't say I wanted yours either, okay?
Becca said something the other. She goes, "Man, I wish me and Ashley lived closer together." I like, no, I'm actually okay that you don't.
We were actually talking about kicking you out and me moving in. Did she
You know
mention
what?
that?
I'm actually okay with
Oh,
that.
it's a
So,
surprise.
yeah, yeah, I'm actually okay with that. I have way too many women in my life that dominate me. For me to take a break every once in a while is okay. Yeah, absolutely. I'm down. Obviously, don't move me out completely. I still need a room somewhere in the house to make myself relevant.
Don't you have a
But
garage?
yeah, I guess I do. You're right. Yeah.
You have your little studio, just sleep there.
Yeah, I actually I do. I have a couch here. I got a TV. You're right. I can just there you go. And the rent's a lot cheaper here than my mortgage, that's for sure.
You know you're still paying the mortgage.
Oh. Damn
But
it.
no, I think what a lot of people don't understand is the dynamics, right? So
Mm.
I'm out in the fields. I'm here to help. It's not cookie cutter. It's different for everybody. It's what do you truly need? How can we partner? How can we help you? How can we, how can you benefit? And then by the time that the contracts come in, my team, we hand it over to my team. And Jen and Alicia, they're they're awesome. Like they truly are two of the best in the business. And as soon as you send something over, you're getting a welcome email. Everybody's included, everybody's wrapped in. And truly, they're the brains behind the operation.
I would definitely agree with that. Definitely the brain. Definitely the brain behind the operations. So no,
I knew you would
they're
like that one. I was letting you take
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you on that one. All right,
Yeah.
two more questions. How do you think technology should or is already changing the title industry right now or in the next few years?
There's just so much with AI and right now Nicole's working on this huge AI project that it's just going to help with just your standard operation procedures, helping things flow quicker. Just
Yeah, and a better AI Ashley.
was that your second question? Because your time's running out. No, but like Qualia, for instance, we
Mm,
use Qualia on the back end. And some people are like, it sends me all these alerts. But it's also cool because at any time you're getting updates, you know when things are happening. And you don't have to, the team works good. But with that, it's just one more layer of knowing everything's rolling. We've got the survey. Here we are, and it has little points. This is where you are. This is where you are. And when the team logs in, notifications come up. Hey, we need this. Do we have this yet? So it really just it makes it easier for everyone. And then you don't have to take time from what you're doing and being like, oh, I'll have people tell me they're like, do you know this title company? I haven't heard from them. I call them, they're not answering, and I'm like, they're not answering the phone. And they're like, no. And I'm like, literally, that is your job. And so like with Qualia, it makes it easier because you can log in and you're like, here's where we're at.
mm.
We're on track, closing this day. So just things like that. And with AI, and I'm sure things are going to continue to evolve and move faster and easier and better. But at the end of the day, it's like you still have to have your core people, your human interaction. That really just helps things on the back end because if you need my team, you pop in the office. Sometimes we don't even know you're coming, and then there you are. But
You
you,
never know I'm coming.
you're never going to get completely away from that human interaction.
No, which I have to say is great about your team. So the definitely a lot of benefits to using you guys. Yeah, I would agree. And then of course, Jen always tries to tell a joke or two because she's an aspiring comedian. So
Not
that's always
inspiring,
nice.
she is.
Oh, she is a comedian. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, she is
Jen,
a
if you're
comedian.
listening to this, virtually slap him.
That's not right. And in her Alabama accent, I can see it now. Just
What are you talking about?
yeah, first of all, that was an Alabama accent at all. I don't know what the hell that was, but yeah, definitely not Alabama there, but good try. All right, last question so we can catch you off and you can go hang out with Nicole and enjoy the rest of your day. And Nicole, if you're
We're
listening,
going to work.
hopefully you are quickly improving the new AI version of Ashley. Let me know when you're done because that would be amazing.
If anyone has a
Us.
business model for that, please help.
Yeah. So if you could just leave one deed behind, whether it's an action, mindset, or lesson, what would that be to our listeners?
Pick up your phone.
Pick up your phone. Answer your
You know,
phone.
I'll give you a brief example. So this happened to me not that long ago. A buyer's agent was calling, and it was probably, I don't know, 8:10. I had just dropped the boys off at school. And I see a number that I don't know. And I'm like, hello. And the lady was like, hello. And I'm like, hi. And is this the title company? And I'm like, this is Ashley with W Park. And I'm sorry, you just caught me off guard. And I'm like, can I help you? I didn't expect you to answer your phone. And I'm like, and she's like, thank you. And I'm like, you're welcome. Like, where did we get to a world? That's why people don't take real estate serious. When did we get to a world like where the easiest things you don't do? And she was like, thank you so much. And I'm like, do you need something? She's like, wire instructions. And I was like, text me. I'm driving. Text me your email. I'll have my team right on that. And it's like, it, I don't know. Where did we get to a world where people won't answer?
I know how we got to that world. Because you have all these damn people calling you about you're approved for a loan for $75,000.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
And I block them. I do all the stuff that I'm supposed to do,
I
and I
know.
still get the damn calls. I'm like, and it's always an AI lady. By the way, she's the sweetest person I've ever met. But she never hears me when I tell her stop calling me. I don't know what the hell I can do to get her. I'm already on the do not call list, but I still get these calls. I don't know.
Maybe
I
we
don't
can
know.
start a business for that.
So many ideas, Ashley. So many ideas that I have that we could start. But
And
yeah,
you're
well,
asking for a better version of me. What more do you want?
a better
You,
version of you.
you won't even take a normal picture.
Well, I hate pictures. Anyway, listen, baby steps, okay? Baby steps.
I know,
That's
I
all.
know.
That's
I'm,
all I
wor-
gotta
I'm,
say. Baby steps.
I know who I'm working with here.
There you go. See, baby steps. All right, Senorita Ashley, thank you so much for your enlightening today. We definitely loved having you on. Nicole, thank you for making an appearance, all being blurry and stuff. We definitely appreciate you wherever you are, hiding back there
She
somewhere.
said,
Hopefully,
thank you for having her.
Love it. Guys, listen, want to thank you again, everyone, for listening to the Mr. Deed podcast show. This one is a little bit off scripted, as you can tell, but I know Ashley pretty damn well, so I figured, hey, why not just be yourself
You
and
don't know me. I've never
let's
seen
have
you before in my
fun.
life.
All right, there we go again. All right, sorry so much for having Ashley on the show. We definitely hoped you enjoyed everything about the show. And listen, if you are looking for a title company, W Park National Title is the way to go. We'll have all the contact information on the show notes. So make sure that you reach out to Ashley if you have any questions and her company. So, Ashley, thank you again for joining us. Everyone, have a blessed day, except for you,
Thank you,
Ashley.
Omar.
Bye bye.
If this episode helped you understand real estate better, the next one takes it even further, covering everything from investing strategies to honest agent insights. Learn how to make smarter real estate decisions, whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out. Click the video on screen to keep watching.